Hey guys, what's going on? Mario Pro here. So I have some news for you guys. I was currently working on a TF2 and Smite montage, and unfortunately the files for the video corroded and I had to delete them. So I am restarting this project and it will be released as soon as I can, but don't quote me on any date. But for you guys today, I have a serious topic that most people don't like. Trolls in games. Now, when I mean a troll, I mean somebody who usually talks smack about other players in the game, usually says that they're so amazing, or they just, keep insulting other players. And when it comes down to trolling people on any game, majority of the time, most of the trolls are bad gamers. Not all trolls are bad gamers, but majority. Now, if you're ever going to make fun of other players in any game, you need to have skills to back yourself up, unless you just look like a tool. So in this match of Smite, I joined a joust match, and my team is me playing Vulcan, these two other players playing Ymir and Aphrodite. Now, they are friends, obviously, because in the pregame, they were talking smack about how they said that they were going to report me for stealing their character. At least that's what I thought. It turns out that they were just trying to be annoying. And so they said that they were going to report me and that I was a bad gamer. And so we start the match, and unfortunately you guys don't get to see the commentary that they gave until a few minutes into this video, but they keep trying to prove how much stronger they are than me. However, every single time that they try, they fail. And I did this purposely because in Smite, kill stealing is by far one of the most annoying things to do to anybody in the entire game. So you'll see constantly Ymir or Aphrodite type in chat, "Oh, kill steal," and I got the XP for it. Now, it's not bad that I stole their kills, mainly because they're trolling me. So I want to troll the trolls. So in a little bit here, you're going to see me steal a kill from Ymir and Aphrodite. They were double teaming Thor, and at the last second possible, I throw out my magma bomb, and they type in chat, "Oh, you're a kill stealer," and unfortunately, guys, Aphrodite uses some strong language. I'm sorry if anybody gets offended, but I'm going to say that trolling people is not bad, it's just annoying. And it gets really annoying when you're trying to troll people and you can't keep yourself consistently good, to where at a point people are no longer going to take you seriously because no matter what, they know that they can beat you. As you can see right there, they're typing in chat KS and that. I'm sorry guys, and they're saying that they're going to report me, and I know that they're not going to, and even if they do, it's not going to be a legitimate case. So throughout the gameplay, like I said, no matter what, they just keep on getting their kills stolen by me. And if any of you guys have ever played Vulcan before, you know that Vulcan needs to be a straight up power class, because without his power, most of his abilities are only based on how far his abilities go. The further his abilities go, such as his magma bomb and his earth shakers, that determines on how much damage they do. The further, the more. But after a certain point of damage, when Vulcan gets his damage all the way up as far as possible, nearly nobody can survive any of his attacks, mainly because the power plus the distance makes it almost impossible to escape. As you can see right here, I send out my Earth Shaker, and you saw that Zeus had more than half health. Now, like I said, since Vulcan has such a power to him, it's nearly impossible to survive any of his attacks. And right here again, they're calling me a kill stealer, and I explained to them that I didn't mean to, and it was actually just my ultimate, and I never thought I was actually going to hit Zeus because I was aiming for Agni. Now, unfortunately, they get upset, and I killed both of them, and they get butthurt. "Oh, you're getting reported, kid," and then they tell me STFU and all that jazz. But throughout this gameplay, you can tell they consistently are bad, and I am not. in most situations, they just keep getting themselves killed because they make silly mistakes, such as with Zeus's lightning circle. Most of the time, they usually stay in it because they think that their defense is high enough, and this usually backfires because they don't realize that Zeus has his Thunderbolt ability after the fact, which is what his little balls are. So for those of you out there who have never truly played Smite before, there are so many combinations for each character to make them the best that they can be. So there are multiple class types such as Warrior, Guardian, Mage, Assassin, and Hunter. Now, each of them has a specific build that is best for them, whether or not it's being a tank with just such high defense, a warrior would usually have very strong attack, and all these combinations are hidden, basically. So, you can tell that these two trolls were either purposely making bad classes, or they've never played these bosses before. Because if you look at their builds, Aphrodite is the tank when she's actually a mage class, and Ymir is warrior class when he's a tank class. Now, that can work out in Ymir's case because he has such high defense in the first place, but when he's a guardian class, he already starts off with such high defense that he should already build off of it. Now here's a good point to make. As you saw, Ymir ran straight across the battlefield, ignoring the fact that I was fighting two gods at once. He goes over to Aphrodite to help him kill Thor. Now, double teaming is not bad, but it doesn't show as much skill as taking a person down by yourself. And you know, I type in the chat, good job, trying to be nice about it, because, you know, I'm not too enthusiastic on being a mean gamer. And you can see every single time that I type good job, they just tell me to shut up, or that I'm garbage and I'm getting reported. Now, after a while, when a troll is talking to you, you get used to all of their insults. Their insults become null and void because they just become repetitive. And as you can see right there, Aphrodite told me to get good. Now, as you can see, I'm constantly opening up the kill board, and you can see that I have 6 kills and 0 deaths, and they have 1 kill and none. Yet another good battle scene right here where they're going to call me a kill stealer because, as you can see, Thor over there is very low on health, and Ymir is trying so desperately to get close to him. As you can see, he runs off to the side to hide. You can't really miss that big blue guy. So anyway, Thor runs around, and as soon as he gets ready to go, I steal both kills from him. And if you read the chat right now, he's gonna say, oh, you're a kill stealer, and that it wasn't fair, and how I need to get good, essentially. And it's very funny because you can tell, no matter what, that I am decimating these kids. They are trying so hard to prove that they are a good team, and they just can't do it. So now at this point of the video, I start to become quite cocky. As you can see, I'm talking to them that that triple kill that I just got was totally stolen from them, and they are being the obvious trolls and saying, oh, of course it was, how else do you think you got it? Like, I helped out, there's no way that you got it by yourself. So, like I said, after a while, their insults become just pointless because they can't prove themselves good enough. And right there, if you saw double team, they both double teamed Agni, and again, right there, Zeus kills Aphrodite, and Ymir finishes him off, luckily. And soon enough, you're going to see Aphrodite start calling herself the best, and how she's the greatest in the server, and it's a very obvious way that you can tell who the best in the server is. Because as you can see in the top left corner, you can see the levels of your players, and in the top right you can see the levels of the enemy players. Now, how you call yourself the best on your team is 7, and the best player is actually level 12. So, as there you can see that Ymir supposedly took down Zeus by himself. And as you can see, Aphrodite is blowing up the chat, trying to say how bad of a gamer that it was her kill, and that my ultimate destroyed her kill, and she says she has a global attack and that it was actually hers. I've never seen Aphrodite have a global attack. Just saying. Now in Smite, killing a tower is actually one of the better things to do because your troops can get to the enemy base faster without having to worry for as many obstacles. Now, in the end of the game, I consider a tower kill an actual kill because it took a lot of work to get that kill. And right there in the chat, I am starting to get fed up with their trolling, and I tell them that they both need to quit pouting about how they keep dying and losing, that they need to just play the game, and if you don't want to play the game, just leave. And so here Ymir dies, and Ymir is possibly the cooler troll of them both, and I'm trying to comfort Ymir, you could say, because he tried to kill somebody and unfortunately he failed, which in Smite is usually what happens a lot of the time. But anyway guys, I've been talking for way too much of this video. I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest and observe how bad these two actually are. But before I go, I want you to watch the chat real quick here, because this is where Aphrodite starts to call herself best. But other than that guys, I'm going to be uploading some more content. I will update you guys about that, and I will talk to all you guys later. Enjoy the video, help out by subscribing or possibly giving a like, and I'll see you all around.
side. That's too. I'm the greatest.